Always interesting to see what coins are being talked about on social media, who's getting the most mentions, because frankly, I think that has a lot of impact on the price more than fundamentals do. I know people like to, you might wish that fundamentals had more impact on price appreciation than, who's talking about what, but honestly, if you look at it, it just tends not to be the case. So, but that's actually good news for HBAR. And this is why. This is the latest from Lunar Crush. HBAR number 4 on the list of mentions. Top one being Link, followed by AVAX, Inject protocols. Injection or Inject? I can't remember. I don't pay much attention to that one. Followed by HR. And then we got ICP, VeChain, ONDO, and Algorand kind of rounding up that top 8 there. So with Quant and Maker on the bottom there. So yeah, very interesting that HBAR is getting a lot of mentions, not as much as Link being the number 1 there. But let me tell you, these have been the ones that have been doing pretty well in price overall. So very interesting to follow these. ONDO on there too. I'm a big fan of ONDO. I'd say Link, HBAR, ONDO, and ALGO are probably my favorites up here. And I'm invested in all of those and none of the other ones that are in the top 10 there. So it would be nice to pretend like this stuff doesn't matter, but it does. Popularity of a coin, it just matters. And so what you want is you want more mentions, you want people talking about it. Retail still, I think, moves the needle a lot in crypto, especially at lower cap alts. It's not quite the same when you're talking about, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, because so many institutions are bought in that retail doesn't have quite the impact it used to, I think, but you do see more retail impact at some of these lower market cap coins. And, I'm speaking relatively. Obviously, those are still pretty high market cap. These are all top 100 projects, but the institutions they still haven't quite penetrated into those layers to a really strong degree. You're starting to see hints of that. And so this stuff still matters at this level.